Can you all see the screen, all of you all? Is it being shared? See, first exercise we did, students. Naomi, you can send it later, Naomi. Concentrate here. Okay, I'm receiving the message now. Okay, just go through this factor reminder. Do you all have any doubts in this, students? Any question which you all missed or didn't understand? Just quickly go through this factor reminder. Go through the questions, Naomi. The first exercise. Let me know if you have any doubts. Almost everything we have done, students. All the questions. Okay. So for tomorrow's test, tomorrow I'll conduct test in the morning because no class in the morning. I have to go out. Next exercise will start on Sunday. Sunday, or I'll let you know. Sunday, if not Sunday, on Monday. Twenty-five. There are 25 questions. Okay, I think yeah we can complete 25. So we have done one exercise and matrices. Do you all have any doubts in matrices? Response, students. First, this question, this chapter. Look, I'll just quickly tell you all what are the types of questions we have. The first 8 are normal questions. First 8 questions, first 7 questions are normal. How do you solve the 7th question, students? What is the function given? F of x is equals to 8x square minus 2x minus 15. What is the equation given? Lemula. 7th question, what is the equation given? 2x. Unmute and answer, Lemula. Just respond, unmute and respond. 2x plus 3 is 2x plus 3 take it as. Voice is breaking, not audible. Yeah, what about others? Fine. For others. Okay, rejoin Lemula. Quickly, just rejoin. Yeah, tell me, Lemula. Unmute the call and tell me. How do you solve this, students? In place of x, what's the equation you get? X is equals to. Okay, in place of x, what should I substitute? F of. Yes, you should write like this. F of minus 3 by 2. Then substitute, you'll get the answer. Clear? This is first type of question. Okay, first type. The next we have equation given and they'll give a divisor. So this equation is the dividend. This is the dividend divided by. When you divide by something, you call it as divisor. This is divisor. And we have a remainder. Okay, so how do you solve the 8th question? What is function, students? Tell me function f of x is equals to. Unmute all of you, unmute and answer. X cube plus 4x minus. This is the equation given. Okay, what is the divisor? X plus 3 is equals to 0. Where 5 is given? 0. Naomi, if you take 5, it is different. X plus 3 is equals to what? 0. X is equals to minus. If remainder is not given, you can just take minus 3 and start solving, students. You can start solving. But here, what is given? Remainder is also given. If remainder is given, what's the equation I told you all? What's the equation? Take f of x is equals to, what is the remainder? 5. You should write it like this. F of x is equals to 5. Now, take f of x value. What is f of x? Okay, if you're getting confused, just ignore that. Just take normal f of x, f of minus 3. Substitute here. A into minus 3 the whole cube plus 9 into minus 3 the whole square plus 4 into minus 3 minus 10. You get minus 27a plus 81 minus 12 minus 10. Minus 27a plus 81 minus 22. 81 minus 22 is 59. 59. Is this clear, all of you all? We got the equation for f of x. But what is that we need to find, students? In this equation, what is pending? Which value is missing? A is missing. Then, in order to find A's value, we need to take remainder 5. So, what you do, in place of f of minus 3, copy this equation. Minus 27a plus 59 is equals to 5. Okay, this is how we solve. Factor and remainder theorem, it is very easy, but only thing confusing. If you don't understand the first exercise, second exercise also will be tough. How do you solve this question? Tell me, Naomi, minus 27a remains as it is. What happens to 59? And then minus 50. A is equals to minus 54 divided by minus A is equals to, is it clear? Initially you told x plus 3 is equals to 5. If you keep doing all things, you'll get 0. I'm just telling Naomi, even by mistake you take, you'll get 0 for that, okay? So you shouldn't do it like that. Other questions are the same, students. Look at, remainder is the given. Look, remainder same. In place of 5, 7. Then we have two polynomials. Take f of x, g of x. I'll give it for tomorrow's test. G of x. Okay. Leaves the same remainder. When the concept leaves the same remainder, you have to make both the concept equal. F of x is equals to g of x. Whatever answer you get, write the equation together. You will find the value of a. That part. Cherisha, Adya, is it clear? Ivania? I told her to read that. She's left for class. Right, so I have solved all these questions, students. Go through your notes and revise once. I'll be conducting test tomorrow. 14, 11, 12, 13. Okay, 14. Our next exercise we'll do tomorrow. Now, I'll give this same concept. Take down the topics for tomorrow's test. Banking, same. Quadratic equation. Then banking, quadratic equation, linear inequation. Linear inequation. Banking, quadratic, linear inequation. Probability. Shares and dividend. Okay, shares and dividend. Next, trigonometry. We'll revise trigonometry now. Few concept trigonometry, then heights and distance, and cyclic quadrilateral. Okay, along with this, matrices. Cyclic quadrilateral will revise now. Matrices, matrix, remainder and factor theorem. Just remainder theorem. Factor theorem, I'll give it. We'll start next week. Lemula, how long do you want, how long you have taken to rejoin? Without Wi-Fi, you're attending and you're telling me signal not able to hear. By the time you joined, even that revision I completed. Take down the chapters, Lemula, for tomorrow's test. Take down the topic, students. If not, I'll send it in the group. Remainder theorem. These are the topics. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Total 10 chapters. Now you all should answer. Are you all thorough with banking? Do you all have any doubts in banking? All of you are unmute. Banking, quadratic equation, linear inequation, probability. What about shares and dividend? No doubts? I'll give few tough questions, students. Try to solve. Okay. Shares and dividend. Trigonometry. What about matrices? Matrix remainder theorem. No doubts. Matrix remainder theorem. Okay. If you are thorough with these chapters, 100% for final exam students, just these chapters, out of 80 marks, definitely you will score 40 plus. Only with these chapters. And one more thing, GST, mean. All these chapters we have already done. Only thing you have to revise. So if you just practice these questions, definitely 40 plus. So it is not a big deal to pass board exam. It is not that difficult. The remaining chapters are a bit tough. Which is that remaining? Cyclic is done. There are a few topics, volume, other things. Those are a bit tough. Okay. That's the reason I'm giving these chapters continuously on practice so that you don't forget. Banking, quadratic, linear, probability, shares and dividend, matrix, remainder theorem. Okay, matrix and remainder theorem. In matrix, we'll solve one question. Remainder theorem, I don't think revision is required. After that, I'll make you all revise these three: trigonometry, heights and distance, cyclic quadrilateral. I'll send this. I'll send the pic. So mostly I'll give time period questions, students. In banking, time period, quadrilateral, tough question, linear equation also I'll give lengthy questions. Okay, matrix. We'll start with matrix. One or two questions we'll revise in matrices. Lemula, is my audio fine now? Are you able to hear? Okay, matrix students. What are the different types we have in matrix? Can you tell me the calculation? We have addition question. Next, subtraction, multiplication. Okay, now in everything I'll just explain one concept. Just one. I'll just quickly explain the entire thing. Matrix. When it comes to matrix, there is Cherisha online. Cherisha, respond Cherisha. Can your others answering? You're not talking. Okay. See, matrix is nothing but elements are represented in tabular form, students. Not sorry, not tabular, rectangular form, and you assign a name. Example A. Matrix A is equals to 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay. You have to remember order. What is order? What is row? What is column? You have to remember the concept Aij. Okay. How to answer Aij? I stands for row. J stands for column. This is the last revision. No more revision on matrix. So concentrate Aij. Now, if values are not given, what do you take the first one, students? What should I write here? Aij, right? Everything Aij. Respond, unmute and respond. Now tell me the first value. If I take first value Aij, which row, which column? So what should I write? 1, 1. Next one for this. Yes. So what are the answers you get? A11, A1, 2. Next, second row, second column, A21 and A22. And they'll give you an equation. The equation would be 3i minus 4j. You have to solve this equation. How will you solve this equation? Tell me, how will you solve the equation, students? Take the first one. What is the first one? A, 1, 1. Take the equation. 3 into what is I? Minus 4 into 3 ones are 3 minus 4. What's the answer? Minus 1. So in place of A11, what should I write? Minus 1. Everything is Aij, numbering. Lemula, can you respond? Why are you silent? What is the next one, Lemula? Tell me the next one. Which value should I take? What A2? After A11, what is given there? A11, A12, A21 and A22. Okay. We'll get back to this first. In this 1, 2, 3, 4, what do you mean by order, students? What is order? Can you tell me the order? What's the order for this matrix? How many rows and how many elements are there? 2 into 2. So what's the answer, students? Order is equals to 2 by 2. We always give first preference for row, second preference for column. Next thing, they will not give you any values. They'll just give A. They'll just tell you form or construct a matrix, form a matrix or construct a matrix of order 2 comma 2, and they'll give an equation. They'll give this equation to find the answer. So that is what we have done. Okay, you'll have questions like this. All this is given in the first exercise. You all should go through that. Fine. If no value is given, construct a matrix of order 2 into 2. So take a matrix. If the matrix elements are not given, write 1, 1, 1, 2, 2, 1, 2, 2. Use this formula. For the first one, you got minus 1. Tell me for the second one, students, what should I take? A1, 2. Then what's the formula? 3 into what is I value? 3 into 1 minus 4 into. So what's the answer? 3 minus 8. The answer is minus 5. Then what do you take? A to 1. What is A to 1? 3 into 2 minus. So 6 minus 4 is 2. Is it clear? So 6 minus 2, next one you'll get minus 2, students. This is how you find the answer. So we got the matrix and the elements are this. That's it. This is the first exercise. Along with that, just go through what is unit matrix, diagonal matrix, all those concepts. Next exercise. How to? Yeah. The next exercise, You'll have a question given. They'll give value of A 1, 2, minus 4, 3. B is equals to 2, 1, 2, 3. Fine. Next, first question. Addition question. A plus B students. A plus B, A minus B. Next, A plus 5 into B. 3 into A minus 1 by 2 into B. Adya, even you made a very silly mistake last time. For multiplication, you have divided. Was it Adya or Naomi? Matrix question. It was you, right? Simple multiplication, you have divided, Adya. What does that mean? You're not concentrating when I'm teaching. Huh? Or you'll think this is very easy chapter. Will you try these 4 questions now? Addition, subtraction. All of you. Okay, these 4 questions. I'll give one more question, students. Look here. I'll give one more. Lemula, do you remember how to solve Cherisha, Lemula, Naomi? Next question. 4. Along with this, I'll give one more. The one more question is A plus B into I. Here is any I value given? Matrix I given? Then what do you value as? What do you take I? Yes. You have to take it in the order 2 cross 2. 1 0 0 1. Okay, I'll give you all 5 minutes. Complete, students. 5 questions. Complete this. Then I'll discuss the last type of question. Complete it. Yeah, keep solving. I'll be back. Yes, students done, completed. Respond. If not, Naomi, just don't tell yes. So if you really completed, let me know. For everything you tell us, but notes are incomplete. Total how many questions I've given? Everything you'll tell us, then when you write the answers, it is totally different. Without practice, write some answer and submit. If you haven't done, I'll give time, students. What about Lemula, Cherisha, Arya? Are completed? Yeah, do it. Yes, Lemula done. Let me know, Lemula. You want me to keep asking you once you complete? Okay. Tell me the answer, Naomi, for A plus B. What's the answer? Hmm. Next one. A is 1, 2 plus. What is 5 into B? What we have to do for 5 into B? Tell me, Naomi. What do you get? 1, 2 minus 4, 3 next. 10, 5, 10 and 30 next. 11 next. What did you write? 33 or 27? 33. All of you got the same answer. Is it correct? Unmute students, unmute and answer. Is it correct? First and second. 11, 6, 7, 33. Lemula got the same answer. Now the next question. How do you solve this question, Lemula? A minus B. Tell me A minus B answer. Oh, yeah. Two students have left. Yeah, Cherisha and Adi answer this. What's the answer for subtraction, Cherisha? 1 minus 2 is minus 1. You better write it, Cherisha. Write it like what is minus what, right? Next one. Next, next. What's the final answer? Why Lemula, Ivania, you're left? Where did you leave? Lemula, tell me the next one, Lemula. A plus B, I. How do you solve A plus B into I? If you do like that, straight away you'll get 0. You don't know how to solve this question. First you add A plus B. Hmm, What are you playing around, Lemula? It's been almost 2 weeks. I thought you're giving a different answer. Which do you have to multiply? 2126. I value is not given. What should I consider? Hmm? What is I value if it's not given? No. Don't know what is I value if it's not given. How did you do? You just multiply 2i, 1i like this. You would have done something like this, different method. When I is not given, what is the value of I you're supposed to take? What's the order for these two? Order of matrix? 2 into 2. What do you mean by 2 into 2? How many elements are there? So remember this. I don't know what's wrong with you, Lemila. In spite of teaching so much, whenever I value is not given, you're supposed to take 1001. You don't want to learn this? Just want to skip? Okay. What if only one question they give it like this, I value? If I is not given, what do you have to take? Why are you doing like this, Lemila? In 10th standard, how many times to teach you? In spite of teaching so many times, like small kids, you'll behave students. Forget simple concept. Whatever you'll wish, you'll start doing. What should I take I's value, Lemila? Even if I give homework questions, you don't practice. 1001. Then what's the next step? What is P and I? How do you multiply? You know how to multiply? Multiplication rule? Tell me. How do you multiply? Keep 1 minus 4 and 3 as next. What you have to multiply? 2 into 1. What is 1 into 0? Is it 1? Next. Keep giving all wrong answers. First, which one did you take? First, which one? First row 1 and next. Row 2, column 2, you'll get 0 for that. You have to take row 1 and column 2. What is row 1? What is row 1? 2 and 1. What is column 2? 0 and 1. Now tell me, what should I multiply? Are we getting 1? 2 into 0 is 1. Next, you're getting confused with this chapter. You don't even practice anything. Only when I solve, you attend the class, Lemula. You better skip this chapter. Others, can you answer this, students? What's the answer? Next one. One ones are one. See, I'm still teaching her like a kid student, sixth and seventh, how I taught the same thing. You ask your friends if they're attending offline classes, they don't teach you like this step by step. They write it in the board, you just copy and in spite of helping so much, still if you are getting confused, not able to answer, only if you'll practice homework questions, you all will be able to do it. If not, this simple question you're not able to answer, Lemula. Sharisha, tell me the next one. Row 1, column 1, row 1, column 2. Next one. Row 2, column 1, row 2 and column 2. I take the row 2 and column 1. Tell me properly, Sharisha. 2 into 1. Next. 6 into 0. Until you complete, why do you want to mute? Plus 6 into 0. Next. This is row 2 and column 2. Plus 6 into, what do you get? 6 into 0 is 6. Then how do you add? What's the final answer? Minus 4 plus 2. Final answer. Next, division question. One multiplication is done. Yes, Ivani, answer this, Ivani. How do you solve? First, what do you do? How do you solve this? You multiply. What's the answer? Not minus. It's not minus outside, just 2 into 1 by 2. Don't take minus sign, students. Keep minus, just take the values. 1 into 1 by 2. What do you get? 1 and 3 when you reduce. Now when you subtract, 3 minus 1 is 3 minus 1 is next. 6 minus 1 by 2. Take LCM. How can it be 6 minus 2? Terisha, what are you answering, Terisha? 12 minus 4, 12 minus 1. Okay. 12 minus 1 divided by 2. The answer is divided by, yes. Next, 12 minus 30. Next, 9 minus 3 is. All of you got this answer? Okay. Lemula, at least you try to pass Lemula. Fine. Even this easy chapter you're not able to solve. Are you there online? Only with, I can't do anything, Lemula. When I teach, you're not able to understand, not able to do. That is, you're not solving. You're not ready to solve. You haven't sent any homework question. I can't keep asking. I can't keep behind you, texting your parents, asking for homework. So that is not my duty. I can just teach. If you have to solve. If you have any doubts, I can clarify it. Okay. So for final exam, you do something. At least try to pass. Because all this motivation, other things that doesn't work out for you. Whatever I teach, it's of no use. So everything you tell us, and the next day do the same mistake without practicing homework. Nothing. You do the same mistake. I don't know still how I need to teach. Even 5th and 6th standard students will understand that multiplication concept. Only you two, you and Naomi. Okay, solve one multiplication. After break, students will continue after 5 minutes. All of you are online. Shall we try the next question? Read this question, Lemula. What is 21st question given? Not 1. Is that 1? A square is equals to. That is not 1. In matrix, they will not give 1, Lemula. That is I. A square is equals to I. How do you solve this question? There is an equation given. What do you mean by A square? What square? You take A and square it twice? Like this? Or what do we do? Tell me properly. You multiply it twice. You have to write A together is equals to I. Is I value given in the question? So what do you take? I value. So what you have to prove here? Left hand side, whatever you solve, you should get the answer as. No, not 1 0. What do you need to find here? Find the value of. Find the value of what? A and B. Find the value of A and B. Solve this question, students. First, multiply the two matrix. Multiply both the matrix. Lemula, if you're getting confused, make a note of this formula. What are the two things you have to multiply? Row 1 and next. So row 1 C1 in the same line it will be row 1 next. Multiply and write. I'll ask you the question. All of you will complete this, students. Try this. Okay, what about others completed? Yeah, explain Lamila. Now tell me properly what is R1, C1? Hmm? 2 into? Hmm. Next, Tell me the next one. What is R1 C1? For R1, which is first row? Wrong. Your answer is wrong. Which is R1? Tell me R1. I need R1. Complete R1. What is row 1? What is column 1? This is row 1, column 1, right? Why are you feeling so difficult to solve? Take the first one. What is 2 into 2? Then this one. Instead of that, you're giving some other answer, Lemula. What is wrong with you? But you're giving some other answer, not telling me properly. What should I multiply? Tell me. 2 into 2 minus. Instead of writing it like this, now tell me the direct answer. What is 2 into 2? Tell me the next one. Row 1, column 2. What is row 2? I mean, what is row 1? What is row 1? 2 and minus 3. What is column 2? Minus 3 and b. Isn't it like this? So which two you have to multiply? What 2 and b? What is 2 into minus 3? Is it plus 6 or minus 6? Tell me the next one. Row 2 is AB. What is column 1? Isn't it like this? In this direction? Then which one you have to multiply? The first one. Always start the first and first, second and second. What do you get? 2a plus ab. Or how are you doing, Lamula? You learnt somewhere else? You learnt any other steps, method to solve? Hey, what's the problem with you? How many times to teach you? Or you stop answering. Others tell me the value, students. It's getting too late if I keep asking you. Always giving wrong answers. Tell me the next one, students. What is R2C2? Minus 3a. B into B is how much? B square. So we are not here to compare. We shouldn't compare the values. We need to find, we need to compare the values and find A and B. Now take the first column, first element. What's the equation? 4 minus 3a is equals to? Minus 3a goes to the other side. What do you get? 4 minus 1 is equals to 3a. What's the value of a, students? A is equals to 1. Now take the second equation, compare and tell me the value of b. Minus 6 minus 3b is equal to 0. Okay, so minus 3b remains as it is. Minus 6 goes to the other side, becomes 6. B is equals to minus. Do we need to solve the other two equation? Is it required? No. We got the answer. If you get the answer, we don't have to solve A and B. So you have to choose the equation properly, students. Choose the elements properly. When you're comparing, choose it properly and do it, so that you find the value of A and B. B is equals to minus 2. Okay, so all the concept is done. Last one is assumption method. Last one we have is assumption method. Ivania, you were absent for assumption method, right? One class you were absent. Okay, I'll teach that assumption, students. Now look at the difference. 5a plus a into b. They'll give you a value for A matrix and they'll give you a value for B matrix. 1, 2, 3, 4, minus 5, 4, 2, 1. So we know how to multiply the students. If a square is given or plus b square is given, all of you know how to multiply, right? First you take 5, write the matrix. Okay, is any element value missing here? A, B, any element matrix is not given. All the matrix is given, A and B. Okay. Now next concept, the last concept and most important is, if any one matrix is missing, if any one matrix is missing, that is from 23rd question. Look at the 23rd question. Which matrix value is missing in the 23rd, students? A into 2, 3, 4, 5 is equals to 0, 10, minus 4 and 3. Yes. What do we need to find here? Read the question. You have to find the matrix A. Now look here. I'll tell you the difference between this. Yes. Ivania, along with A, entire matrix is multiplied or a single unit is multiplied? A single value. Entire matrix is multiplied. Okay. How do you solve this? A into 5 is equals to 0, minus 4, 10 and 3. How do we solve this question, students? If you want to find the value of A, what happens to 5? If it goes to the other side, divide it. So it is basically like this, 1 by 5, right? But this matrix you can't divide. Remember this matrix you can't divide. Then we use the concept called assumption. So you have to assume let. Always compare let with this matrix after is equal to, student. What's the order, Ivania? What's the order of this? 2 by 2. So you have to assume let A is equal to. You can give any alphabet A, B, C, D. Take 2 by 2. Is this clear? Understood? Now let us take the value of A. This is the only way to solve. You can't divide it. We can't divide. Now A value A, B, C, D. Next 2, 3, 4, 5 as it is equals to 0, minus 4, 10 and 3. Okay. Left hand side, multiply this, Ivania. Multiply and tell me now. What do you get? Pi D. What are the value we assumed for A? For A, what are the values we assumed? A, B, C, D. Which means we need to find the value of A, B, C, D, right? Yeah. Is it clear, all of you all? Did you all understand how to solve this? Respond. What about Lemula? Then compare this equation, Ivania. What do you get? 2A plus 4B is equals to. Tell me which is the other equation you have to take. We have A and B is equal to. Okay. Use elimination method here. How do you eliminate? Yes. Both will be positive. One into 3 and this one, what shall I multiply? Into? Give me the value. Minus 6A. Sorry, 10. Minus into minus plus 8. This gets cancelled. 12 minus 2 is 10 is 2B. 8 plus 8. What is the value of B? Equals to 4. So we have found the value of B. If you substitute in first equation, what do you get? 2 into A plus 4 into, right? So what happens to plus 4 into 4 becomes, what is the value of A? B is 4, A is minus 8. Complete this, students. I have found the value of A and B. Find the value of C and D. This is how you find unknown matrix. When a matrix is not given, assume the value A, B, C, D. Write it neatly. Don't scribble like what I have done. I have no place. Write it step by step. Take the next equation, compare. And one more thing, you can directly write the answer, student. Just cut short the methods, steps. You can directly write A is equals to minus 16 divided by 2, A is equals to minus 8. Try to do within 2 or 3 steps. What's the answer, students? What did you all get after solving this? Yes, 2C. Ah, you can do it, Naomi. You'll get the same answer. Minus, and I'll put minus into two. This is what you asked, right? Okay, tell me what do you get? Next, tell, think an answer. D is equals to, if D is 12, what about C? No, again you're wrong. What are the answers? What's A value, students? All of you got the same answer. Therefore, what's the answer for A? 4. See, you shouldn't write it randomly, Naomi. You shouldn't write it randomly. You should write it according to A, B, C, D. What is D? Check the answer in textbook. Be quick. Which question is this? 23rd question. What's the answer? 23rd. All of you all understood? Is it clear? Response, students. What's the answer, Naomi? 23rd. Do you have textbook? Minus 84, minus 1912. Okay. Now that's it, student. For 24th, can you tell me what will you assume x value to be? According to the second, after is equal to how many matrix, how many elements are there? Yes. All of you will respond, students. Respond. So what you have to assume? A, B, C, D. For the 25th question, now tell me the value. This A, what will you assume? According to which one? Before is equal to or after is equal to matrix? What's the rule I told you? After is equal to, right? So what you have to assume here, what you have to take? A and B. If you take A is equals to A, B, C, D, that is wrong, students. You shouldn't take A, B, C, D. You have to take A and B. Here? Okay, 27th question. What about 27th? What will you take A's value according to the next? A should be equal to, should I take 4 or, yes, only 2 elements. Is this clear? Yeah, the same goes with the 20th question. C. C you should take according to B. According to B, order. Order of matrix should be according to B. Okay. So I'll tell you the chapters. Yeah, that's it, students. Now just the chapters. I've sent this in the group. I'll give banking, quadratic, probability, shares and dividend, matrices, remainder, theorem. I won't give cyclic quadrilateral. Okay. But I'll give basic questions from trigonometry, heights and distance. So how many chapters you have to revise? How many chapters you have to revise today? Only trigonometry and heights and distance. Other chapters we know how to solve. We have revised cyclic and quadrilateral. Cyclic quadrilateral I won't give for tomorrow's test. Is it clear? All of you understood? And I'll be, yeah, no class morning, students. Evening I'll let you all know. So I'll be sending the paper at 10 o'clock, 11 o'clock. Okay, 11 o'clock I'll send. Evening I'll tell you, Naomi. You'll have to complete. All of you should complete 11 to 12:30. 1.5 hour paper. Understood? So 11 o'clock you'll start. 12:30 you'll have to complete by 12:30 and send it. 5 o'clock I'll discuss the answer. I'll tell you whether evening there is class or not because I have work tomorrow. So tomorrow morning I'll conduct test, students. 11 o'clock I'll send the paper. Fine? Okay, y'all. Yeah, that's it for today. Y'all can leave. No class morning. Morning we don't have class. If there is class in the evening, I'll send a message. Okay, I'll send morning. Yes, y'all can leave.